Press released a new report that shows that more than half of those who met with Hillary Clinton during her time as cabinet secretary were individuals who gave money to the Clinton Foundation. Judge Andrew Napolitano made this comment to me just moments ago.
Hillary Clinton was for sale. Hillary Clinton, directly or indirectly, insisted that something of value, I'm using a phrase from the federal bribery statute, be put into a bank account to which she eventually had access in order for her to act in her official capacity to benefit the person who put that money in the bank account.
With me now, former presidential candidate and supporter of Donald Trump, Dr. Ben Carson. Dr. Carson, welcome back. Do you agree with the judge?
I think the judge is spot on there. And, the real problem here is, this is just another example of prevarication. It was, in Bosnia, dodging bullets. It was Benghazi. It was the videotape. It was the private server, and I didn't have any confidential information. And we did a thorough search, and there were no more emails. Oh, so 15,000 more show up? That's just a few. Doesn't mean anything. When does it reach a point that people say enough? Or are her supporters willing to accept anything? And have they thought about what the consequences of that is? What example is that setting for our children? It's saying to them, if you can achieve a certain position, you can do virtually anything and you can get away with it. Forget about the whole concept of right and wrong.
Dr. Carson, Vice Presidential nominee Mike Pence spoke about this AP report just moments ago, so I want to listen with you to his comments, and I want to ask you a follow-up question. So here is the VP nominee.
85 of the 154 meetings and calls of individual meetings that the Secretary of State gave while she was in office were to individuals that contributed up to $156 million to the Clinton Foundation. Hillary Clinton, this is no laughing matter. Nobody is above the law. The American people are sick and tired of pay-to-play politics in Washington, D.C.
Do you think, Dr. Carson, that Hillary Clinton put the foundation before her responsibilities to U.S. citizens, to her government job?
Well, it certainly would appear that way on the surface. I think the appropriate thing to do is to appoint a special prosecutor, a nonpartisan individual, and let the investigation begin and let it be open and clear. The American people have a clear choice to make here. Are we going to accept leaders who are liars as our example, or are we going to take a stand for what is right? I mean, and if we decide that we want to accept this, I think we're in trouble. I think it's pretty much the end for this nation.